Hello, I'm Angela Princewell, and on this segment of Ask AP, the question I'm answering is why do I have to pay spousal support if my pension has already been equalized? Is it not double dipping? Um, yeah, so this is an interesting question that, comes up all the time. And I can imagine that the context behind this is a person having equalized their pension already, and now spousal support is being looked at post separation. And, there's the concern that a party will had already benefited from a pension in the form of property and would now be getting, a portion of that pension in support. So that is a situation that the courts are mindful of, and lawyers are very mindful of as well. There's case law against double dipping, and it's really something that lawyers and judges would try to avoid as much as possible. The fact that your pension has already been equalized, though, does not mean that there's no support payable from your pension at all, ever. All it means is that the portion that's been equalized will not be used in calculating support. So to make this to make this make a little bit more sense, if you divided your pension, say in 2020, and you're separating now in 2023, and actually, let me even make this more complicated. Let's say you separated in 2012. Okay, so even if you separated in 2012 and equalization wasn't completed till 2020, your ex only gets your pension up until 2012. So everything you've accrued from 2012 to 2023, it has not been equalized. So when support is being looked at, you would need to get some kind of actuarial report on what is the value of your pension that accrued between 2020 and 2023, and what portion of support, what portion of income does that represent for you. And it is on that basis that you may or may not have to pay spousal support, depending on how the numbers play out. But the most important thing I want you to take away from this is that you will not have to pay, or you should not have to pay support on pensions that you've already equalized. Like, we really would try really hard to avoid sort of that double dipping scenario. Of course, it's the law, so nothing is ever an absolute. So you might find yourself in a scenario where double dipping may happen, but generally, it's something that is to be avoided, and there's ways around that. And hopefully, you understood the convoluted example I was making earlier. But if you don't, just take comfort in knowing that even if you're required to pay support, for the most part, it would not be on the portion of your pension that has already been equalized, and the calculations that would be done ought to reflect that, to prevent any double dipping on your pension. So I hope that's helpful. And until next time, it's bye for now.